Welcome, radiant Leo souls. Whether you've just stumbled into this space with wide-eyed curiosity or you've been riding the cosmic roller coaster with me for years, I'm honored to have you here at Golden Fortune Leo. This isn't just a channel, it's a sanctuary for solar royalty. We don't merely observe astrology, we live it, breathe it, and yes, sometimes argue with it when Mercury goes rogue. But this week, we're not arguing. We're awakening. Because what's happening between June 4th and June 6th isn't just an astrological blip, it's what I like to call a divine appointment with destiny. As the moon slips gracefully into Libra on June 4th, a portal opens, a rare energetic threshold known among astrologers and esoteric scholars as the Libra love portal. Now, before your logical mind tries to file this under cute but woo-woo, let me stop you right there. This isn't your average lunar pit stop. No, my solar-powered lions, this is the moment your inner flame is met with an air current so balanced, so relationally attuned, it doesn't just stoke your fire, it refines it. This is cosmic chemistry at its most poetic, and for Leo, it's personal. When Libra energy blends with your fixed fire, it's like silk on flame, grace meeting power. You're not just magnetizing love during this portal. You're syncing with it on a soul frequency. And trust me, you'll feel it. That subtle ache in your chest? That wasn't the latte talking. That was your heart chakra booting up like a high-voltage engine, preparing to broadcast a frequency only your soulmate can recognize. You don't need to chase love anymore, Leo. You are becoming the signal. Now, I've spent over 20 years mapping portals, decoding planetary blueprints, and navigating emotional tsunamis. I've seen plenty of big moments in astrology, but this one? It's different. The energy is refined, precise, and unmistakably intentional. If you're one of the chosen ones, and chances are, if you're even reading this, you've probably already felt the shift. Maybe you've been dreaming of strange, symbolic places. Maybe your intuition is louder than usual, like it finally got promoted to manager and isn't afraid to speak up. Maybe you're catching yourself feeling oddly hopeful and terrified at the same time. That's the portal. And look, I know the world can be a circus right now. But when the universe starts sending you goosebumps at 3 a.m., heart flutters in the middle of a grocery aisle, and that uncanny feeling that something or someone is getting closer, you don't dismiss it. You lean in. You listen. Because this isn't spiritual fluff. It's frequency recalibration. This Libra moon isn't here to make things soft. It's here to make things clear. To recalibrate how you give and receive love. To shift your focus from performative perfection to authentic connection. And that, my Leo friends, is where your evolution truly begins. Your heart isn't just opening, it's being attuned like a sacred instrument. So yes, you may cry at commercials. Yes, you might start journaling about someone you haven't even met yet. And yes, you might feel completely ridiculous while doing it. Welcome to the club. Spiritual growth has always had a flair for the dramatic, how very Leo. But here's the real kicker, if you miss this window, it won't be back for months, possibly years. This is one of those celestial moments that says, hey, wake up. Show up. Don't ghost your own destiny. And as a Leo, you were never meant to hide in the background anyway. So if your body feels like it's pulsing with unseen electricity, if your dreams feel like preludes instead of nonsense, and if your heart is making more noise than your brain, congratulations. You're not broken. You're being prepared. You're being aligned. Because love isn't just coming. It's already searching for the version of you that's brave enough to receive it. Let the others sleep. The chosen ones answer the call. And Leo? That means you. If you're a Leo sun blazing, heart exposed, dramatic flair intact, then you've probably asked the universe more than once, where is my soulmate and why are they taking so long? Well, let me tell you, my solar-powered lions, the wait is almost over. And no, this isn't just hopeful fluff. This is about vibrational alignment, cosmic orchestration, and your own subconscious finally deciding to RSVP to destiny. As someone who's spent over 2 decades decoding star maps and watching people spiral into, and out of, relationships with Mercury retrograde as the background music, I can confidently say, when the universe starts sending you signs, you'd better be paying attention. The Libra love portal is wide open, and if your soulmate has been playing hide and seek with your timeline, now is when they start to step into view. Here are 7 unmistakable signs that love is finally not just coming, but tracking your frequency like a heat-seeking missile. 1. Prophetic dreams, or what I call nighttime cinema for the soul. Let's start with your dreams. If lately you've been waking up with a pounding heart, snippets of unknown faces burned into your mind, or that eerie feeling of having traveled somewhere emotionally intense, you're not just having weird dreams. You're getting previews. Think of them as spiritual movie trailers for a love story that's just about to premiere. The landscapes in your dreams might feel symbolic: an abandoned train station, a forest with glowing light, a stranger's eyes that feel like déjà vu. These aren't random. Your subconscious is doing the cosmic paperwork while you sleep. And Leos? I know you love a good drama. But these dreams aren't for entertainment. They're your higher self slipping past the ego gatekeeper to tell you, get ready. So start keeping a dream journal. Trust me, your subconscious is more honest than your ex ever was. 2. Heightened intuition, your inner lioness is awake and roaming. You've always had gut feelings, but now they're louder, sharper, impossible to ignore. You're picking up subtle shifts in someone's tone, noticing the emotional subtext behind a text message, catching yourself finishing people's sentences. No, you're not going crazy. You're getting aligned. Your emotional radar is tuning into the soulmate frequency, and static is clearing. This is the moment the Buddhist monk in me would gently whisper, when the mind stills, the truth floats up. You're not overthinking. You're finally listening to that wise voice within you that's been muted by distractions, fear, and, let's be real, a few too many emotionally unavailable situationships. 3. Physical surges of energy, the soulmate Wi-Fi is on. Now, I get it when we start talking about energy in your chest and tingling palms, it can sound like we're veering into Chakra's shop at the farmer's market territory. But hear me out. Your body is more intuitive than your mind will ever be. If you've been feeling random warmth radiating from your chest, pressure in your sternum, or your palms buzzing like you're about to cast a spell, you're not alone. That's your heart chakra rebooting, Leo style. And no, it doesn't happen quietly. It happens with drama, heat, and flair, just like everything else in your life. Your body is syncing with the vibrational GPS of your soulmate, even if you haven't met them yet. The energetic tether is tightening. This is real. And yes, it's weird. Welcome to awakening. 4. Magnetic encounters with strangers, the aura glow-up is real. Let's be honest, Leos already turn heads. It's what you do. But lately, something's different. You walk into a room and people pause. Strangers strike up conversations that feel oddly deep. Someone in line at the cafe compliments your vibe, not your shirt, your vibe. That's your aura in full bloom, my friend. And people are noticing, even if they don't know why. You're not just glowing, you're broadcasting. It's not about how you look. It's about how your soul is finally stepping forward and saying, I'm ready. The soulmate radar picks up this signal. And so do others who are tuned into love, truth, and alignment. Let me put it this way, chosen ones don't just enter a room. They change the frequency of it. 5. Synchronicities Central, signs, symbols, and love letters from the universe. If you're seeing repeating numbers like 111 or 222, hearing your favorite love song on shuffle every time you think of someone, or even noticing that the coffee foam on your latte just formed a perfect heart, no, you're not hallucinating. You're being whispered to. The universe is the best breadcrumb dropper I know. And when it wants to guide you toward your soulmate, it doesn't do it with a billboard. It does it with poetry. Coincidence? Try again. These are the cues, the nudges, the wink-wink moments that let you know you're aligned. Think of it like divine poker and you're finally being dealt a royal flush. 6. Clarity about past relationships, no more rose-colored glasses. The X-Files. Suddenly, you're seeing all the red flags you once painted white. The emotional breadcrumbing. The late-night texts that led nowhere. The patterns that had you stuck. But now? You get it. You see why it didn't work. You understand your role. And more importantly, you're no longer bitter. You're just done. This clarity isn't just about closure. It's about clearing the runway. Because guess what? Your soulmate can't land if your emotional tarmac is still full of old baggage. This is where healing meets momentum. And if you catch yourself thinking, what was I even doing with them? Congratulations! You've graduated. 7. Love intuition, your inner compass is fully activated. You no longer chase love, you recognize it. Whether someone's aligned or a walking red flag with a great smile, you just know. You don't question yourself like you used to. That's not arrogance. That's wisdom. Hard-earned, soul-tested, lion-hearted wisdom. But a little heads up, Neptune's still doing its thing, casting dreamy illusions and fog machines into the air. So while your intuition is leveled up, don't throw away your discernment. Stay grounded. Meditate. Or if meditation's not your thing, scream into a pillow. Both clear the energy. So there you have it. 7 signs that your soulmate isn't just out there, they're on the radar. You're not just waiting anymore. You're aligning, evolving, and energetically preparing for a love that meets you on your level. A love that sees you not just your fire, but your depth. And if you're feeling all 7 signs, buckle up. This isn't just love. This is divine timing, Leo style. And remember, you weren't made for the sidelines. You're a chosen one. You are the main character. So when love shows up, don't ask if it's real. Ask if it's ready for you. Let's talk about that curious little sensation in your chest, Leo, that fluttering warmth you've been brushing off as maybe too much caffeine or probably leftover pizza. Spoiler alert, it's neither. What you're experiencing is something far more electric and far more divine. That pulsing energy in your heart space? It's not indigestion. It's activation. Your heart chakra is cracking wide open, like a sunbeam breaking through heavy cloud cover. And no, it's not subtle, because let's be real, subtle isn't your style. This is Leo's version of heart expansion. It doesn't tiptoe in with incense and Enya, it kicks the door open with a gospel choir and a confetti cannon. You're not just feeling love, you're embodying it. This isn't about romantic daydreams or Hallmark vibes. It's about soul-level alignment, the kind of love that recognizes you as royalty because you've done the work, shed the layers, and now you're ready to receive. When your heart flutters like that, that's your inner lion purring in perfect resonance with the frequency of the universe. And for the chosen ones, which yes, includes you if you're here, it's a holy fire you were born to handle. Now, let's talk timing. Because in astrology, timing isn't just important, it's everything. Between June 4th and June 6th, while the moon is in Libra, the Libra love portal is wide open. Think of this as a sacred window when the universe says, I'm listening, what do you really want? And just to crank the volume up a notch, we've also got the first quarter moon in play, which functions like a cosmic megaphone screaming, take action, or stay stuck. This is your cue, Leo. Send that text. Ask that person out. Write that love letter, even if you never plan to send it, though let's be honest you probably will, with dramatic punctuation and maybe a spray of your favorite cologne. The point is, the universe doesn't reward passivity. And in Buddhist wisdom, karma doesn't wait for you to get your act together. It meets you where you move, not where you hesitate. So don't stall your destiny trying to make it comfortable. Love was never meant to be safe, it was meant to be real. After June 6th, yes, the portal begins to close. But energy doesn't just vanish, it echoes. And this one? It leaves a ripple effect strong enough to change the course of how you love and who you attract. If you've been feeling like the stars are aligning in a weirdly specific way, if your dreams have turned into emotional novellas, or your chest starts buzzing every time someone's name pops into your head, it's not random. You're not imagining it. You're being prepared. And if you're still with me here, still reading, still nodding and thinking, this feels too on point to be coincidence, then congratulations, you are one of the chosen ones. You are not meant to live a lukewarm life. You're meant to love boldly, speak truthfully, and shine unapologetically. So here's your final roar: don't waste this portal. Don't overthink it. Don't dim down just to be palatable. Answer the call with boldness, with clarity, and yes, if it feels right, with a little glitter. Because when your heart is this awake, when the cosmos is this aligned, and when your lion soul is ready to leap, you leap. And hey, if your dreams have gotten wild, if your heart has gotten louder, or if your ex just texted out of the blue and you're wondering what portal they crawled through, I want to hear about it. Drop a comment. Share the magic. And if this message hit home, like, share, and subscribe to Golden Fortune Leo, the place where your destiny isn't predicted, it's activated. Now go out there and live like the universe is conspiring in your favor, because, dear Leo, it absolutely is.